Hey guys, I'm just jumping on and answering a Q&A one of my coaching clients has given me to answer in a training video. But first off, for those of you that don't know me, my name's Tiffany. I'm a mindset and life coach who teaches women how to ditch the negative self-talk so that they can take quantum leaps in their business. And I use the hands because it's that simple. When you start ditching that negative self-talk, you can take quantum leaps in your business. Another thing I want to stress is that fear and doubt is always going to come up. It's always going to come up in our lives, no matter how successful we are, whether we run big businesses, multi-million dollar businesses, we will always have self-doubt pop up. Now, first off, I want to quickly share this in my coaching group. If you're not in my coaching group and you would like to be, it's an empowering group for women, that are in business or not in business, where we discuss all sorts. So I'm just going to go ahead and share this into the group. 1 second. And then I will get to us answering Ronnie's question. 1 sec. Boom. We are shared in the group. Now I'm just going to hop over to the group and answer Ronnie's question there. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. If you can hear that, it is raining. It's actually raining today, so hopefully it's not too noisy. My hair looks like it's rain hair as well, which is absolutely fantastic. So Ronnie's question was, keep moving forward, how to not get stuck and also running out of content. Okay, so the feeling of getting stuck or running out of content in your business, what is it? It's fear-based. You're worried that you're going to get stuck and run out of content. So what do you do if you're worried about getting stuck? You move. You move. Now, if I'm looking over here, I've got my little dot points, as you can see, because I can get off topic. I don't want to get off topic. And I wanted to jump on live and do a video on this question alone because it's quite a big one, and there's different ways you can tackle this of not getting stuck in your business and feeling like you're going to run out of content. We all get days where we sit and go, what am I going to talk about on a live? And there's so many different ways we can tackle this. Now, I'm just double checking my notes here. When we're running out of content, what's happening? Are we uninspired? Are we cooped up inside too long? There's all these different things that are going on. Now, when we're working from home, and if you're not working from home, this will relate to you too, we're stuck inside, we're looking at the laptop, we can be scrolling for ages on Facebook, and it can be uninspiring at times. So start getting inspired, get out into nature. If there's someone that you admire in business, what are they doing differently from what you're doing that can really inspire you? And that's a thing called modeling. Modeling behavior is find someone that is doing what you're doing or a business that you're doing and model them. How do they feel day to day? What do they do? What do they talk about? Do they read books? All these different things, Talk to that person if possible. If they're on Facebook and you have a connection with them, reach out to them and say, look, your business is so inspiring. I'm just at this plateau at the moment. What can I do differently? So really, really get inspired by other people too. A great other thing to do is your audience. What do they want from you? What problem are you solving for them? Get a poll happening. Facebook has polls. If you're using Instagram, you can ask your Instagram. Whatever model you're using in your business, ask your audience, what are they wanting? Or if you have ideas, throw them out there. Look, guys, if I do a video on this, does this interest you? Which one? Have 2 ideas, throw them out there. If you get a good overwhelm of people going, yes, we love that that first idea or second idea, do them both. Ask your audience because you're the one giving your messages to them. You're teaching them. So find out what's their problem and solve it. You may have had the problem yourself, and what steps did you take in your business to solve that problem? Think back, all the stories that have happened in your life that have taught you something. That's another thing. Your audience loves stories. Tell them a story, a situation that's happened, like me yesterday jumping on telling you about, my little park adventure, and, my intention was to have more fun. What did I do? Got stuck on a teacup, couldn't get off. You know, it was a great fun and a laugh. 94 people watched it on YouTube and thought it was hilarious. So, you know, share your stories with your audience. There's going to be something they can take away from it. And I just want to stress to you, there's never going to be a stage in your business where you feel like you're, not unstoppable, because that's a great feeling. You want to feel that. But what I'm trying to say is you're always going to have this fear come up. You're always going to have a day where you go, oh, I'm not sure what to write about today or talk about today. Okay, break it down. I'm not feeling inspired for content at the moment. What can I do? Let's go for a walk. Let's read a book. Let's get on a chat and talk to a friend that can inspire me about a certain subject or topic. Another great thing is interviewing people. Bringing someone in from your niche, or maybe not even in your niche, that can share something inspiring with your audience. You know, doing one-on-one interview. You know, there's all different types of women in this group, you know. There's ladies that like essential oils, so you can go and grab someone from your business that, you know, is a top ranking in essential oils and get them to share their stories, how it's helped them, you know, lots of different things. You know, get other people on, engage with other people, have fun. I'm actually thinking about, ladies, so let me know in the comment when you jump on. I'm thinking about doing like a Friday cocktail type thing where I'm probably not going to drink cocktails, but I can make mocktails. We just have chats and have fun, and, you know, we might have a certain topic to talk about, or I might interview someone and bring them on, all of that type of thing. You know, that's really going to get you out of feeling stuck. It's going to get you thinking and doing different things. Okay, so I'm just checking on my list if, you know, that I'm on point here. Okay, so another thing is your content is recycled knowledge. So never feel like, oh, I'm stealing someone else's content, because we all learn. When we go to school, we learn something. What do? We come home, we share it with our parents. We go to university, we learn how to be a doctor, we learn how to be a nurse, you know, we might things like that. So never feel like, oh gosh, I can't talk about this topic because someone else has. No, you can, because you're going to take away different points from that topic. And you might shed a different light on it, and someone's going to learn from you, you know. You think about it, the way we teach people is going to be different from the way another person teaches someone. And someone's always going to get something different from you versus Harry down the road, because Harry's going to have a different teaching style, a different talking style. So also remember, not everyone's going to like us, and not everyone's going to get along with us. But it's the ones that do like you and learn from you and get along with you that you're talking to. So remember that when you're in this feeling of, I'm stuck in my business, well, who are you talking to first? You know, what problem are you solving for that person? Talk to the problem, talk to the person, solve it. So really, you've got to start simplifying your business and bring it back to basics. Brainstorm. Brainstorm is amazing. You know, okay, think about a problem someone has in your business. Let's say, Ronnie, with you work on, you know, from home, about to say on home, from home, online. What's the problem the women or men you have that you're bringing into your business? What problem are you solving for them? You know, time freedom, more time with their family. You know, you can do a video about that, talking about that, how it's changed your life. Bring someone in from the business. How has this business changed their life? You know, what have they learned from it? Yeah, so I've got here as well, action your knowledge. So whatever you learn, action it. They say, you know, you can read 1 million books and they can just be, you know, are you being a library? In other words, you can read 1 million books and then just on the shelf. But are you actioning anything you've learnt from those books? Like this live video today, I'm talking to you and I'm throwing out these ideas. It's up to you at the end of the day to action something that may have resonated with you with this, whether that's jumping on a live with someone in your niche where you can interview them. Are you going to action that? Because this knowledge is great, but it's not going to be terrific unless you do something about it, unless you move. So if you're scared at the moment of being stagnant, not enough content, move. What can you do next? Move. So I've talked about the guest speakers and collaborations. You know, you can collab with other people. It doesn't mean you've got to bring someone in, you know, into your environment. You can jump on someone's podcast. There's all different types of things. Or you can make your own. A lot of coaches, I notice, you can do it in your own business too. You make summits. They call them summits, where you might have 10 of you on and you're all talking about a different topic, but you're sharing value with people. Because at the end of the day, as long as you're sharing value with people, people are going to notice. People are going to listen. They're going to look. You know, if you're just jumping on and not sharing value and not giving, it's, you know, what's the like with me, like I could be Sorry, that's my notifications. I could be a coach and not jump on lives and still do free content and sharing value with you all. But I'm not gonna have clients because I'm not sharing value. They can't build a trust and rapport with me. You know, I'm not being visible in my business. I'm being invisible, and people won't even know what I'm doing. So make sure you're sharing value. If you learn something and you got something from it, share it. You know, if it's from someone else, share who you learnt it from. You know, it's never going to take away from yourself. You know, as long as you're giving, you know, I always believe if you give, you're going to get it back tenfold. Yeah, that's right. Be observant. So meditation is amazing. I swear by it. I do it daily, and it's quietening your mind. You know, sitting in meditation, because you're then taking the focus from outwards inwards. And that's where your best ideas come from. Believe you me, your ideas don't come from being outwards and looking at all the things and going, wow, that's shiny, that's shiny, that's shiny, that's shiny. It comes from inwards. And I tell you what, all my best ideas have come from when I've meditated and come out of meditation and gone, gosh, I'm going to do that. Not from reading this magazine, watching this webinar, doing this. Yeah, I might get a few ideas from it. But then it starts the whole shiny object syndrome. I've got to do this, and I've got to talk to this person. I've got to have this going, you know, all of that. So get quiet. And if you don't want to meditate for whatever reason, get out in nature. Just be quiet and just sit still and just lay there. And, you know, yoga pose, shavasana, hands out, legs out. Just be. Just be. I was going to say that. Just be. So we talked about that, and yeah, and just the studies showing in meditation, you know, shows high amounts of concentration and all these beautiful, beautiful things that when we're running around doing all of the things, we're not quietening our minds, we're not able to concentrate as well. So I tell you what, it's really, really helped me in my day-to-day life. So I can't stress enough how much meditation is amazing. You know, start out small, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, but it does make wonders happen. I think that's the word. Anyway, I was meant to be having my coffee and doing this live, but I haven't hardly drunk it. Luckily, Alia has slept through while we've been chatting. So I hope, Ronnie, that has answered your question. I've gone through all my dot points, but I did want to jump on and just do a live on this subject on its own, because I tell you what, it's a subject on its own. It's a training course on its own. And we all get those moments, and I just want to say to you, I get these moments all the time, but I just make sure when I'm having these moments, okay, what's going on externally in my life? You know, is there stress happening? Is there lots of noise? And I just turn like I said, I just turn my focus back inward, get out in nature, read a book. Books are amazing. I recommended that Tony Robbins book to you. You know, definitely get onto that. It's an amazing book. I've actually gone really brain dead right now of what the name is of that book, because I've got all of this other information going on in my head. I apologise. I will put the title of that book below. I love the book that much, I forgot the title. I nearly finished that, but I love Tony Robbins. He's an amazing, amazing teacher, and I've learned so many amazing things from him. I also, I can't remember what I was going to say. It's gone. So I really hope that's helped, Ronnie, and yeah, just know there's going to get times and moments where you feel like, oh, I'm stuck. But what's stuck? It's, you know, an object might be rammed in something and it feels like it can't get out. You know, how do you get it out? People use force, they pull really hard. You know, move. You know, use force and do it. It's like that analogy I read not long about snapping your fingers. Can you snap your fingers together if you're going slow like this? No, you can't. It's like that. So really use force and move. What do you have to do to get these ideas and on content creation flowing? Look at that beautiful thing that happened to you the other day, meeting that lady with your gratitude 30-day challenge that you're doing. Absolutely beautiful. Ronnie's doing a challenge on her page, and she met a lovely lady. She bought her some scratchies. You know, that was content, and people love that, Ronnie. That was your real life. So share stories from the heart. You're never going to run out of content creation. My darling angel's waking up, ladies. Where's my monitor? I'll show you. I can hear her. She's waking up. So yeah, so just turn your focus inward, Ronnie. Think about your stories, read books, get out in nature. There's so many different things. Like I said, brainstorming, and it's stormy right now. The weather's absolutely beautiful. It's gloomy, but I love it. I'm out in the rain at the moment. And just whatever works for you, polls, talk to your audience, find out what do they like, what problem have they got right now that you can help them solve. That is the main thing. Now, ladies, at the end of this, I would also like to announce, before I go and pick up Alia, I have got 2 spots available at the moment for one-on-one coaching that I'm very happy I can share and open up at the moment. Now, these spots will be evening based. I am in Western Australia. I do my one-on-one coaching via Zoom call, and I work with women, as I've said, for mindset, limiting beliefs. I can also do business coaching, because mindset is everywhere in our lives, in our business, in all areas. So please let me know if that's what was I going to say? If that's something you want to get into at the moment, send me an inbox so we can have a chat and see what best works for you. Anyway, lots of love. Ronnie is now just jumped on. Ronnie, I've finished the training, darling, but please, once I get off, go and watch the replay, whatever you want to whatever you want to call it. You'd think I'm drunk, but I'm only drinking coffee, but my English is nowhere to be seen today. So, lots of love, Ronnie. I am popping off now to go get Alia out of her cot, and I really hope you get lots and lots of value from this, and I'm sure other ladies will also get value out of this training too. And any more questions, lady, please put them in the coaching thread that I have in the group, and I'll be happy to answer them. The reason I wanted to come on and just get this one done and dusted is because Ronnie decided to ask a question that's a whole course in itself. Love you, hun. Talk to you soon, and I am off.